Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
It's very true that it takes a village to raise a child. And when it comes to my healthcare village at Community Health Network, it's all nestled right in my phone. Accessing healthcare is the ability to be connected with your provider and ask a question when you need it. I feel like when I'm meeting with a community nurse practitioner or doctor, they're tuned in to what is going on with me and the way that they can serve me best.
Stand by me.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Well, welcome. This is Perry Williams, and we're in a rain delay here at Westfield. So the Southeastern Westfield game will be delayed for at least 30 minutes. So we're in a rain delay here at Westfield. Well, welcome. This is Perry Williams with Hamilton County TV. They're letting the fans back in the stadium right now, and the plans are when the teams hit the field approximately 7:51, 7:52, and they'll have 10 minutes to warm up, and we're going to play football. So it looks like that we're in good shape now. Teams are coming to the field now. The Royals are taking the field. The Rocks are coming out of their locker room, so it's going to probably be 8-10 or so. Both teams are on the field. They should start the clock here, and they've got the clock set for 10 minutes. So we're on a 10-minute warm-up before we kick off here for this great game tonight between Westfield Rocks and the Southeastern Royals. Clock is ticking now. We got it on the scoreboard, so you can follow it, and then we'll be back on probably. Sean Blades and I'll be back on in about when it gets down to the 2-minute countdown. We'll be right back on. All right, thank you. Well, welcome to Riverview Health Stadium here on the campus of Westfield High School as the battle between the Westfield Rocks and the Southeastern Royals. This ought to be a good football game here. Let's thank our sponsors before we get started here. Welcome to today's broadcast of IHSAA football on Hamilton County TV, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 30 years in the business. We also like to thank our great sponsors: Noblesville Trophies, Gaylord Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, visit HamiltonCounty.com, Hamilton County Sports Alliance, Blades Audio, Video, and Security, Sarah Cleverly, FC Tucker, Noblesville Youth, Sports Alliance, and the Noblesville and the Hamilton County Reporter. Well, welcome. I'm Perry Williams. Alongside me tonight is Sean Blades. Welcome, Sean.
Hey, Perry. Great to be here. Looking forward to finally getting this game going. Looks like about 2 minutes from kickoff.
You know, Sean, you and I, at the beginning of the season, looked at the schedules of the games in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference, and this game we circled because we knew it was going to be one heck of a football game.
Oh, yeah. Two teams that perennial winners, powerhouses in the HCC. Just to be complete foreclosure, two of my favorite coaches in all of Indiana, two of the best football coaches in the state of Indiana, with Coach Miracle and Coach Kelly. And teams are usually coming in here undefeated or close to it. Fishers got up on HSC last week and was able to hold on to the lead. And, you know, a typical Mudsock game that was off the charts crazy. Westfield was able to stay 4-0 after beating the Millers. And, I mean, two top 5 teams, two top 2 or 3 coaches in the state, I would argue, and what an environment. Looking forward to it. Finally, after another hour delay, it's, as we were talking as a coach, you put your game plan, you prep, you're ready. You get out here, you're ready to go, you're ready to just get the dang kickoff, and then boom, here's another hour for you. So these coaches are both probably losing their minds. The kids are losing their minds, but the crowd evacuated, and they look like they're just about all back in here, Perry.
You know, Sean, one question I have, because you've spent a lot of time on the sidelines, what is it like the loss last week? Obviously, Southeastern was the favorite going in that game against Fishers. Of course, that's a rivalry football game, and Fishers comes out victorious. What effect do you just put that aside and coaches go after just starting to think about this game coming up with Westfield?
You know, you have to. And for me as a coach, I would think, you know, even though I didn't coach at this level, I think it's similar in talking to the guys I do know. You're the best remedy for that is to get on to the dang next game and try to get, you know, something going, get your mind off of it and get a win. Because if they win tonight, you totally forget about 2 weeks ago. So both these teams, you know, Coach Kelly just wants to get on to this game. You prep, you lick your wounds for a day or two, but you got to get after it, game plan, be ready. You got the number 1, number 2 team in the state coming up. You don't have time to sit around and pout about it. You just look at film and try to get better.
Yeah, that's the one thing about the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. It's very, very tough from top to bottom. And so we got getting ready here for both teams are huddled up, getting ready for kickoffs. And I'm sorry, Sean, I didn't see who was – did we even get to see no, we didn't get to see the ceremony. So, but it looks like Westfield's going to kick off here to Hamilton Southeastern.
Yeah, kind of in an effort to get rolling. They already had the coin toss, and most folks don't realize they do that coin toss pretty early when they come out right before the game. That's just ceremonial, as you just said, and because we're already behind an hour, and they actually had all their youth teams out here ready to line up, be announced. They put that off to another game because, you know, once the weather was through, they wanted to give them 10 minutes, get out here and get rolling. So we got Westfield kicking here. Looks like we got kicker. Is it Parker Knott kicking off? I can't get a number. I'm blind. These numbers are hard to see. And it's number 24. HSC will be receiving it. Fielded at the 10-yard line. Big return.
Oh, wow.
Big return for Fishers, or for HSE. I'm going to have to quit doing that.
Yeah, you are.
That's 27 for HSE on the return. That is Keegan Thomas Fisher, 6'2", senior. Fielded that ball at the 10-yard line and got some good blocking out in front of him. Pretty well played special team. So
yeah, that was a great execution on that kickoff team for Southeastern.
Excited to see Southeastern. This kid Chandler Weston, number 7, senior quarterback for them, is an exciting player. They got a really good offensive line, good receivers. This is going to be quite the matchup. Back to throw, just looking for a little inside screen early. Nothing doing. Westfield defended that very, very well. That pass was out to number 9 for HSE. That is Caleb Okerson.
Michael Webster on the tackle for the Rocks.
You might as well just put that on auto repeat. Michael Webster on the tackle. Westfield's got a very solid defense, very athletic. HSE in the pistol. Hand off there to Reed. Carter Reed off the left side. Just picks up a yard or two on that. Looked like a little inside zone run. Yeah, Westfield just winning a couple spots there on the left side of the line. 95 for Westfield there defensively. Samuel Pariah just beat his man inside gap and kind of blew that whole play up.
Lennox Williams on the tackle for the Rocks then.
HSE's coming back out in 2-by-2 set. Got an H back to the left. Quarterback's in pistol. Reed directly behind him. He drops back to pass.
Got some pressure.
Wesson's going to scramble here.
Ooh.
He slides well short of the first down. He's going to bring up about a 4th and 5 from right around midfield. Look for HSE to punt. Here comes the punting unit. Yeah, another great pass rush there. An unblocked man coming inside and kind of blowing that whole play up.
Williams on the tackle there, but he kind of slipped. Weston did, and Williams right on top of him. Now we're going to punt.
Yeah, Coach Kelly and the staff are going to go back and look at that. They had a real mistake on that pass coverage assignment. Had an unblocked man inside the B gap there, and Weston had no time to do anything with that ball. Good snap.
Uh-oh.
Good punt. Fair catch at the 20-yard line for Owen Wright. So we'll see Westfield take over for the first time tonight. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Carson Melvin will be bringing out this powerful Westfield offense, led by, again, Carson Melvin, a quarterback. Deacon King, the junior running back, is really special. You'll see Micah Webster, who plays inside backer, also comes in quite a bit on offense. Gabe Ambrolis, Aaron Bolas is special. Receiver number 3, Parker Knott, 15, Bo Braun, 14. They're loaded with a lot of offensive talent.
Ambrolis, you'll see him line up just about everywhere on the football field.
Deacon King off the right side. Now, in talking with Coach Kelly last year, these teams played in the regionals, and it was a back-and-forth game, but Westfield got the win. Coach Kelly said, dude, they just got owned up front. I mean, and this Westfield offensive line is mostly returners.
Yeah, they're huge.
They're tough. I mean, HSE's got their work cut out for them, and they know it.
Lawhead on the tackle, number 95 for Southeastern.
Nice gap there.
King again.
Deacon King up the middle, about 8 or 10 yards there for a first down. Again, you just watch Westfield's O-line. They fit up so nicely, and HSC's backer filled the window but got pancaked. There's HSC guys getting on their backs all over the field there, and I'm telling you, this Westfield O-line is something special. HSC's going to be in their 4-3 defense.
Going to the air. Oh, wow.
Could have been a flag there. There was a little push late, but they didn't give it to him. I thought that was interesting. Westfield was in a double tight set with 2 wide receivers. They kind of evened them out, as we say, as a coach. You go balanced in your formation and kind of see what the other team does. If they call strength to a certain player, a certain side of the field, or the wide side. And Westfield really had everything it looked like it was going to be a run play, and they were just looking for that deep shot over the middle on first down. Again, they're still in kind of an even set, halfback offset and somewhat of a pistol. Looking to throw the ball again. Braun catches the ball. Gain of about 5. Just an easy little pitch and catch on the hitch route. Nice throw. Good timing play. Hard to defend that, Perry.
Absolutely.
That's what amazes me when I watch even NFL games with the high level of talent and speed. You know, it's hard if you're good and accurate. It's hard to stop anybody. The high school level is a little different, but again, if you're good and accurate, you're going to make some things happen. There's Deacon King off the right side. He's going to be a little short here. Looked like he's going to be tackled on the backfield there, but he ended up coming up a little short. He got away from the first contact, if you see here. 27 for HSC was unblocked.
That's Keegan Thomas Fisher.
Yeah, he was in the backfield.
Yeah, he stayed with him too. I mean,
yeah, he was
like
got
an some
athlete.
help. Yeah.
Deacon King Deacon King's a very, very what do you call it? He's got jiggle. He plays with some jiggle. He's hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, he's 6'1",
It's
about 200 pounds.
Little quick hit there.
Little quick kick here.
Surprising. Got a good bounce. Going to go out about the 34-yard line. Coach Miracle early in the game, nothing. He's just going to play it safe there. And they got a net of about 25, 30 yards there, so that's pretty good. You got to count on your defense and don't make any mistakes early on especially on your own side of the field. And other scores, Perry, Zionsville's up on Noblesville 13-7 at halftime. There was a lightning delay there as well, but it looks like they're back on the field and going to be getting back after it here pretty soon. All right, Chandler Weston with his second possession here. Little boot. Kalen Okerson there coming across from the H-back position and coming across the formation. That play's usually really hard to defend. Westfield did a wonderful job.
Lennox Williams on the tackle.
Now, Lennox Williams, that's a really tough spot you get put in as an outside backer because you have the flats area on zone, and he read that beautifully. Even though his guy ran right by him and there was no one in his zone, he saw that crosser coming behind the backfield and did a wonderful job of jumping all over that. No gain on the play. Chandler Weston now looking at Okerson. Easy pitch and catch, but again, you're gaining 3 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Yeah, Cato June, safety on that coverage of the tight end there, does a wonderful job.
Yeah, we'll call his name a lot tonight. Cato June and Lennox Williams.
Micah Webster, they got some dudes. I'll tell you, the
Weingartner.
Guy that impressed me last week on their defense was I'm trying to look for him here.
Keegan Crump.
Trying to run that play was set up beautifully.
Oh.
Set up beautifully. Just rushed the throw a little bit.
Yeah, incomplete.
That was going to be something. That was, if you watch this replay, Graham Toner coming back. Everything looked quads to the left. Everything look at the offensive line coming up to set up that wall. Just rushed it a little bit. That was 88, actually. That was Liam Boyd coming back for that ball.
But, Sean, one thing that you were talking about, that front group of Westfield is really, really quick, and they were really on top of Chandler Weston there.
They were, Alex Arambolas is the other kid I was thinking. He's special, but, that play's designed to let those guys get through, so they're going to put pressure on him. It's just a matter of getting the timing right if you're HSC, because you got 3 linemen releasing, and that play was just an inch from being a big, big play.
Yeah.
As a coach, you get frustrated because on some of those plays like that, you get one shot. Because next time they might wise up to it. And that first time, that might have been your best chance to bust a play. And we'll see if they come back to it, though. Good
Parker
punt.
Knott was on the fair catch then.
Westfield will take over this possession. It'll be their second possession of the game here at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. These teams throwing the ball around a lot, Perry. Only about 5 minutes has come off the clock. Both teams have had the ball a couple times now.
Yeah, but, Sean, one thing about it, they're both feeling each other out on the offensive side.
Yes, sir. Micah Webster checks in. Westfield's got trips to the left, to Melvin's left. Single receiver up top. Dude, there's a ball on the play.
Fumble.
I saw that ball come out pretty early. There was a big hit there. They called him down.
Been down.
Yeah, gain of about 3. If you watch this, there's a little counter action. Big hit, high-low hit. Yeah, I think he was down. That was 16 for HSC going in low. Andrew Babb going in low against him. Webster's a load, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's 6'1", 215, I believe.
So here we go, 2nd and 6. Melvin in the shotgun with pistol.
235.
Deacon King behind him takes a little toss to the left.
Here goes King. Nice block there.
He might be gone.
He's gone to the house.
He is. I don't see any laundry on the field.
Sean, watch this block. We got to get that number, that great block that broke him loose here.
Mason Alexander was on his heels and just couldn't quite catch up enough. Now let's see here. It's trip set. Aaron Brolis with a good block on the edge.
Right there, 15.
You know, your wide receiver. We talked about this last week with Westfield. Their wide receivers block as good as anybody in the state, and that's why you do it. It's a difference between an 8 or 10-yard gain and a 50-yard gain. And that wide receivers did a wonderful job there. Aaron Bolus did a wonderful job. And
Parker Knott.
15 with a wonderful block.
You know, the one great thing about Westfield, man, they're a complete football team. Of course, we've talked before. I mean, there's 48 seniors on this football team. So you got a lot of experience.
Kick is up and good. I think that is Oliver Church. 7-0 Westfield, 5:56 left in the first quarter.
Well, let's pay some of our bills here. Thank some of our sponsors. Celebrating over 30 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving in Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, LoganStreetSigns.com. Noblesville Trophies offers you a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on their website, NoblesvilleTrophies.com. You know, Sean, the one thing about it, in that game last week, Fishers playing Southeastern, you know, I think Southeastern was behind 28-6 at the half, and they come roaring back in that second half. So, you know, this is both teams. What I'm trying to say is both teams have powerful offenses.
Yeah, they do, and I think you know, you kind of figure out what the defense is doing and make adjustments. And HSC's got a new offensive coordinator this year with Jay Taylor, a Noblesville guy, and it's new. It's his first year being the play caller, and he's just going to get better and better. And nobody's going to outwork him, and he'll figure it out. He'll figure it out as the game goes on. There's just no easy weeks in the HCC, Perry.
No, there's not.
He was close to being down there.
Yes, he was.
And again, a lot of good blocks out there in the open field. That was 15. Mason Alexander on the return for HSC. They're going to take over a pretty good field position on the 37-yard line.
You know, these first couple kicks here, I mean, Southeastern's been pretty impressive on the return.
Their special teams is super organized. You can see how they backpedal and kind of form a wall in front of the gather real well, and then they lead and identify. And big league football there, Perry.
Yes, it is.
Weston's going to come back with two backs in the backfield, wide receiver to each side, tight end to his right. Everything looks like a strong right formation here. Reed's able to get 2 or 3 yards. There's just no easy yards against this Westfield front.
No, there's not.
Micah Webster ends up holding him up. Picked up about 3, 2nd and 7. I mean, there's a very good block out there by the tight end for HSC, number 9. Kalen Okerson just down blocked and just moved the whole line down. But you just got to get more open field blocks. There's just you know, you're kind of giving it away. You're running to the tight end. You're running to the fullback, and Westfield had numbers there. So you just got to win. Got to win every battle. Back in shotgun, running back to each side. Weston's going to keep this one. It's going to be a holding call. Late flag comes in there.
I think that tackle was Drew Law, number 27, the safety on the tackle. Yeah, he comes. Yep, a hold.
If you watch that replay, I believe they called that on the left tackle, big number 75 for HSC. I don't know for sure because they don't announce numbers. Cameron Gorin, but I watched that block. If I was his coach, I'd give him a pat on the helmet. That's one of the best blocks I've seen. I don't know, they may have called something else, but that particular block was very well executed. The referee doesn't get the beauty of the replay, though. He's got to call what he sees live. Reed finds a little bit of a seam there. Gets just about back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up, I believe, a 3rd and 11, Perry.
Thomas Vandergriff on the tackle for the Rocks. 3rd down, Sean.
3rd and 11. Come out in a pistol. Got tight trips to the right. Single receiver to the top side, to the quarterback's left. He does have a pocket this time. Makes a nice throw, nice catch. That's Kalen Okerson. He's been all over the field right now, big 6'2 senior. Okerson comes from the tight end position on the trip side. It just comes over the middle. I'll tell you, Chandler stood in there and put that ball right where he needed to. Got a good Chandler Weston story for you here, Perry, when we get a break.
Okay.
Big play for HSC. They need to get a little momentum. They're up around midfield now, 1st and 10. Fullback. That's Vaughn Johnson. I believe that's 22 Vaughn Johnson with a nice run. Johnson runs low to the ground, and he's quick. I think they got this little five-yard face mask is what I think I saw at the end of that run there. So, Perry, we're at the HSC football golf outing I've played in the last few years with Coach Kelly, one of my best buddies, him and his brother. We get to a hole, and on that hole you pay a little money to raise money, and the quarterback, Chandler Wesson's out there, and he'll throw the ball, and wherever he throws it, we get to tee off from there. So I said, hey, Chandler, I'll tell you what, we'll give you $100 if you can hit my cart. And I pulled the cart out there about 60 yards. He threw it on one bounce and landed in the front seat of my cart. So he made a little extra money for HSC that day, and he had a great sense of humor, personality about it. I became a fan, other than he cost me some money. Chandler Wesson's rolling out here, looking to get rid of the ball. Does what he can, loses 3. At that point, he had no chance to really rise up and get rid of it. Yeah, HSC did a good job defending. They had a 3-level pass play there, or 3 pass routes, and there's really nobody open enough that Chandler felt comfortable enough throwing the ball to him.
Yeah, Webster pushed him out of bounds over there.
Be a 2nd and 12. Again, they stay with that fullback in the backfield along with Vaughn Johnson, who I'm just got one look at him. I think I'm going to like this kid a lot. You got 2x2 with the tight end to the right, single wide receiver to the left. Here's Vaughn Johnson again. Little inside run. Picks up about 4. There's not a lot of room to move around in there. You don't see those big gaps opening up. Westfield's just flying to the football, defeating blocks, and just, not getting pushed back.
Sam Poor on the tackle there for the Rocks.
Now Westfield's just so scrappy up front, and if you just watch them, they refuse to be blocked.
Yeah, they're tough up front, and, man, those linebackers fly everywhere.
You got 2:34 left in this first quarter. Wesson's in shotgun, got a little audible coming in here. Still got 7 seconds on the play clock. 2x2 with the tight end to the right. Vaughn Johnson gets hit, but still is able to pick up 4 or 5 yards. Bring up a 4th and about 4 from the 35. I think this is 4-down territory. Good blocking up front. I'm trying to get a number. HSC had a kid there, 79. Quinn Albert with a heck of a block here. It's nasty up there in the trenches, Perry. I'm telling you, you watch these replays.
Yeah, that's when you really see who's getting the job done, the workhorses there.
These dudes are getting after it up there. HSC with a tight wing to the right, two wide receivers to the left, single back set. Timeout on the play. Yeah, Westfield takes a timeout. All right, minute 37 left. We'll be right back after this short advertising break.
Gaylord Electric is the highest performing national contractor of excellence since 1984. Gaylord Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes. Insights fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylord Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. What about community health? Need physical therapy? If you're struggling with an ache or a pain and it won't go away with ice or rest, over-the-counter medication, you may benefit from seeing a physical therapist for an evaluation. Individuals may schedule physical therapy appointment without doctor's referral. Visit ecommunity.com/physical therapy for more information. Here we go.
Big play here. HSC's come back out with a 4th and about 5. Westfield took a timeout. They saw something they didn't like. They're going to stay in their 4-3. We got tight wing to the left this time. Reed, the single back set. I think he's going to be
close.
Boy, it is going to be close. Both judges are right at the 31-yard line. I think he had to get just to the 31. This is going to be an interesting measurement. Kept his leg drive. Carter Reed on the carry there, just kept moving his feet. I feel like maybe he's going to be a foot short, but I don't know. The spot was pretty good. I think they're just giving it. No, they're going to measure. They're going to measure.
Keegan Crump was on the tackle there, and then a host of rocks came in and gave him some help, but he had him around the ankles.
The officials, for a second, they were just thinking, well, we got a rain delay. Let's make up for time. I thought they were going to give it to him.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and make a prediction. He is 6 inches short here. Zoom in on that. Come on, Will. Get a good view.
All right, Will's getting down here now.
Get out of the way, ref.
Ref, move.
Yell at that ref and get him. We're telling
Come on, you guys, get out of the way.
University of India radio guys are here. We're trying to get them to yell down. He got it.
He got it.
Well,
he got it.
Whoa, he did not get it. He's 4 inches short.
Yeah, he is.
Well, they can't make up their mind. They measured it 3 times. Be first down Westfield.
I think you were right, Sean. I think it was 6 inches short, right? Isn't that what you said?
I got the eyes of a hawk, Perry.
Man, what a call.
I'm going right up to the casino after this, see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a big stop for Westfield. HSC got some momentum, picked up a few first downs, controlled the football, got a little confidence on offense, but wasn't able to execute there on 4th and 5. But they did find something on inside run. They started getting 4 or 5 yard chunks there.
What do you call here, Sean, Coach Miracle?
He's going to go for the throw here. First play, he's going to go deep. He ain't got nobody. He did have, that was a really interesting combination route out there. He had 2 guys going relatively deep that were both somewhat open, but it was going to take a perfect throw to lace that needle. But yeah, I mean, you come out, you get a big turnover on downs, you want to come right after him, and they did. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Westfield's going to have trips to the right. Single wide receiver to the left, no tight end in the game.
Looks
Running
like
back Webster's just offset right. I think he was just looking for a little swing route.
Webster, wasn't it?
That was that looked dangerous out there. They had 2 receivers. I think Aaron Bowles and Webster were both standing there.
I thought that same thing, man. I think Bowles was out there to block, though.
He was.
Good play call by
Webster picks up a yard or 2 there. Good penetration by HSC's defense. 16 for HSC there on the tackle.
That's Andrew Babb on the tackle. 6-foot junior at 175.
He defeated the block and got in there pretty low and kept that to a 1-yard gain. Trips to the left. 22 on the play clock. That was a little freeze play. No takers from HSC. Got a single tight end to the right, 3 receivers to the left. Webster switches over. This is where they went to that little flat route a minute ago.
Nice little dump-off pass there.
Yeah, it was a little crossing route to the tight end. That's number 8, Brock Parker, coming all the way across the formation underneath that. And short gain, picks up 2 or 3. It's going to bring up a third and around 6.
Charles Dabner on the tackle. He's a senior, 6'2", 197 pounds. Number 3.
Something's a little off there because Webster was kind of hanging in the flats waiting on the ball, so the defenders were kind of hanging with him. So the crossing route came right into the defenders that were posted up. They may try to get him to jump here with just a few seconds left, 5 seconds left. They're going to run a play. Going to roll to the right toward the trips.
Ooh, that's a dangerous pass right there.
Yeah, that was almost picked off. That will be the end of the first quarter. I'll tell you, 15 for HSC there had his hands on the football. Mason Alexander would like to have that one back.
Yeah. Well, let's take a break and listen to a commercial here. Yep.
Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Well, we're back here getting ready to start the second quarter. Holiday Magic, Hamilton County Tourism. Memories of Hamilton County and the Holiday Magic is in the air. Whether it's an old world holiday market, a festive performance, a bright light town square, thrilling winter adventures, magical memories are made here. There's no place like Hamilton County for the holidays. Plan your getaway and visit HamiltonCounty.com. It's closer than you think. Here we go, Sean. Quarter number 2.
Yeah. First quarter was back and forth. HSC started to find something offensively. Defense made a great stop there. Westfield had a really big play offensively and moved the ball fairly well, but I think you're going to see a battle of 2 pretty good defenses down the stretch here.
Yeah,
now, I say that it'll end up being 55-54, but Westfield's punting. Good snap. Little rugby kick.
That's right. I forgot that did that.
Gutsy play there. That's Kean Kelly, number 1. Surprised all of us and fielded that ball. Made a nice play. Boy, that reminded me of old Fishers back when they won the state title running that rugby punt that far out there.
Caleb Francisco on the tackle there, senior, 6 foot, 170 pounds.
Well, let's see what HSE can do here. Perry with the ball, 1st and 10. Got a little something working last drive. They're probably feeling pretty good about themselves. We got Chandler Weston back out. You got Carter Reed in the backfield. 2 receivers to the top side, wide receivers. You got a tight end and a wing down to the short side on the left. Reed's in pistol directly behind Weston. Good snap. Going to drop back to throw. Weston looks in the flats. Nice pitch and catch. Gets about 8 yards there.
Yeah.
Pass is complete to number 4. That's Kendrick Pennybaker.
Yeah, Lennox Williams is out there.
He threw that ball about 40 yards for a 9-yard gain.
Him and Cato June.
This is where, as an offensive coach, you love this. 2nd and 1. Maybe take a little gamble here. Maybe play it safe. Just got to keep the drive going.
Yeah, this is kind of a dream play here.
Tight wing to the right. Yeah, Reed picks up the first down. Another flag down again. See if that's going to be a hold or if it's going to be some sort of a face mask call.
Alex McDonald and the tackle for the Rocks.
They called that hold on number 9. I watched the replay there. Again, that's Okerson. If you watch them, if you saw the replay, he down blocked again, and the defender turned his back, and he just kept blocking him. And sometimes officials call that, and it really isn't a hold. If the defender turns his back and you're inside the box, it is what it is. But he called something. He saw grab. He saw a jersey grab. He saw something he didn't like. So, official did throw the flag there.
Were we trying to put more time on the clock, or what are we doing here?
I don't know.
Maybe he's watching the replay.
Yeah. Man, 2nd and 1 all the way to 2nd and 11, though. That's just devastating for us. They're going to figure that out. It's a 7.5-yard penalty.
Sean, I'm really in favor of those yard markers. I mean, that yardstick out there with that big number 2 lit up.
Pretty fancy, ain't it,
Yeah,
Perry?
it is.
Our days, we had chalkboard. You had to write them up on a chalkboard. 2x2. Chandler's going to pull this one down. He's got a lot of green grass in front of him. Got a wide receivers making some
Good
nice blocks. No flags this time. He picks up about 20 on the play out to midfield. Chandler Weston, that's a problem. When you get that pass rush, you better get him. They left a really big lane on that right side, and
he can scramble.
And I'll tell you, HSC's receivers, good job blocking, much like Westfield. These kids, play this style all the time. So running routes, blocking in the open field, I'm sure that they work and drill and rep it, and it shows. Double tight here. Oh, he's got
the arm.
He got 2-on-1 out here.
Oh, wow.
Wow. They really had Westfield right where they wanted them there.
Yeah, they did.
88 for HSC. Liam Boyd was on that route. Along with Kendrick Pennybaker, they were both running down the field with one defender. But I'll tell you, 7 for Vandergrip for Westfield did a really good job because he was just ranging, as they call it. He's back there. He's got 2 receivers running verticals, and he's just got to cover them both.
You think that was a set play, or because they were so close together there?
Yeah, and I think if they go back to it, because they ran double tight there, and with just 2 receivers out here, they saw something. If they go back to that, I think you're going to see that inside receiver break more toward the middle of the field just to make that defender make a decision.
Oh, wow.
That Micah Webster on the blitz.
Of course.
Yeah. Reed was hit as soon as he got that ball.
When you got 6'1", 235 pounds coming at you,
well, he timed that perfect.
Nobody blocked him either. He was unblocked.
Reed almost got under that sucker. Reed's only he's a 5'9" sophomore.
Yeah.
Good player. Makes me think of that scene from The Office. His kappa was detated. That was close there. That wasn't looking good. 2 receivers to the left along with the tight end. Single receiver out to the right. Reed's in a pistol formation. Weston's getting the call from the sidelines. Snap the ball with 2 left on the play clock. Almost said shot clock. This is where he's just freelancing. He really didn't have much going there.
Guess who? Micah Webster. Sean, we've talked about this on the broadcast before, since this is our 4th game this season with Westfield. Well, Micah Webster's a 3-sport athlete. I mean, he wrestles, he plays football, and run track. So he's got it all. He's got all the tools.
Yeah, he's special, physical, and again, most of these systems, when a quarterback begins to roll out, that inside backer is just supposed to missile to the quarterback, and he showed the definition of that. But, I mean, rolling to the short side, there's not a lot of room over there. Oh, they sent the house at him, but he got it off. Good punt. I think that's Reed on the coverage there, if I saw that right. Uh, 51, That was Jackson Toll. That's the long snapper, gets downfield. That long snapper, you get a kid that can snap it and run a little bit. They're uncovered.
Yeah,
they make a lot of plays.
Right.
All right. Westfield's just going to run the ball here. HSE's
nice
defense
pursuit
is really
right there now.
HSE's defense is really sunk in here.
A host of Royals in there on the tackle.
Yeah, if you look at this, it's just again trying to run outside zone. It's kind of a pin pull. It looks like they pulled two guys out there, but the edge was set beautifully by HSE and had a host of guys there defending that. Westfield again with their various formations going to come out here with trips to the left, single receiver to the right, quarterback or the running back just offset to the right.
Oh, wow.
Man, that throw was something, though.
Yeah.
Throw was something. Parker Knob there. Who's on that coverage out there? I mean, look at this throw. Carson Melvin puts that ball right on the money, but that is incredible coverage.
Key and Kelly on the cover.
Kelly, I couldn't get a number.
It was number 1. I'll tell you what, he was it was a good job by both guys, really. Or all three, because it was a good pass. And King on the carry there.
Now, not much doing. What HSC's defense has really stepped it up on.
Yeah.
I think we called it, Perry. I think these defenses both are going to run the rest of this game, and it's just a matter of if either offense can make something happen.
I'll tell you what, we do a lot of football games, Sean, but man, these two teams are sound as you can get. Their execution's unbelievable.
They're so well coached. I mean, even the things like special teams, which you heard me getting a little frustrated about last weekend, they run it top notch. I mean, it looks like a college program out here just with everything they do. Says a lot about the coaching staffs. That ball rolls dead about the 43-yard line. HSC will take over there, 1st and 10, with pretty decent field position, Perry. Just one first down, boom, they're in plus territory. Coach Kelly and Coach Taylor would love to get something rolling here, but Westfield's defense has other ideas. That's one thing I'll say, even at the youth level, Westfield's offense is harder for the younger kids to run and execute at, but defensively, from day one, they're always one of the better teams in the IFA, and all the way up through, they're running a really solid defensive scheme and playing aggressive, tackling well.
Ooh.
Look at that coverage. Man, oh man. Thomas Vandergriff there on the coverage again. Pass intended for Graham Toner. Pretty well thrown ball, but just exceptional coverage.
Yeah, that was a great coverage by Vandergriff.
Obviously, HSC is expecting him to be playing off a little bit. HSC has a tight end, an H-back, and a receiver here to the short side of the field.
Wow.
Great play there by, that's Aaron Bolus. And Alex Aaron Bolus there on the naked boot. You run that play expecting that backside end to crash on the run, and Aaron Bolus is athletic enough to read that, correct his steps, and get at the quarterback. I'm telling you, Chandler Wesson's not easy to bring down the open field either.
No, he's not.
Not the possession HSC was hoping to get offensively here as they look at a 3rd and 25. Two receivers to the left, tight end to the left as well, single receiver up top. Wesson's looking to just chuck one deep, but
intercepted.
Yeah.
Is that 45?
45 with the interception for Westfield. Preston Dirks. Wesson had to just eat that ball or throw it away. He was looking as he ran out of room. He
got hit hard.
Yeah, ran it and threw it into a lot of traffic there.
Dirks is a senior, 6 foot, 185 pounds. Flag on the play here.
I think there was a block in the back on the return. There's 2 flags sitting over there unless somebody's flag exploded.
Looks like a yellow flashlight.
Post-possession penalties. I think they're going to take him back to probably around midfield. Westfield will take over there, 1st and 10. The 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Big turnover there. Again, HSC's going to try to capitalize. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go for the deep ball here, right out of the gate, although HSC's kind of expecting it. Their safety's 20 yards off the ball. That's going to run the ball here. King has a real big seam up the middle.
Oh, wow.
Good blocking right up the middle. King makes one nice cut, picks up about 15. See the blocking. Just hat on a hat, great double team blocking, and great vision by King. Sees the backside A gap and just puts his foot in the ground and hits it.
Toting on the tackle for
tight trips right.
Southeastern. Oh, wow.
I mean, they had something there. They just had a single receiver up top and ran that play action, and
Braun.
Receivers running wide open behind those linebackers who were playing the run. Good play design, not executed.
We'll probably see that again.
Westfield comes back, moves the H-back over. Got 3 receivers to the right. Going to run that toss. They scored on this play in the first half to the other side. Going to gain about 5. It's going to be 3rd and around 5. See, they ran this play in the first half to the other side where they got their touchdown on. This time HSC does a really nice job. Number 2 for the Royals was able to jump outside there. Jewel Jagu, he come out and set the edge and kept that from being a big play.
3rd down and 4 here.
2x2, got an H-back up top. Good for Westfield to run it off the left side or probably throw something here. Oh.
Uh-oh.
You know, he did not have the ball when they blew the whistle.
Yeah.
He's going to give it to him. He just, on the RPO action, as he reached back, he didn't have it. And see, he didn't have the ball there. The officials were pretty generous. He had the ball was between his legs.
Yeah. Penalty on the.
They're going to flag. Sideline warning. Coach Kelly is not happy.
I'm sure.
Coach Kelly's letting him have a piece of his mind.
Yeah, he's saying, you know, he didn't have control of the ball.
Well, he's telling him that they called him for a sideline warning. I mean, he was up in the official's way. Coach Kelly's saying, I was behind this line. I don't know. When you're on the sideline of a team, you want to get along with them. You don't want to give them calls, but you need to get along with them. If you get that animosity going early, it's not good. Empty backfield here. 4th and 20 or 15.
What a pass.
It's going to be just short of the first down, I believe, though. Man, it was close. Kind of lost track of what was going on there. 4th and 15, the number 1 receiver just runs a nice slant route. Looks like he was going to take it to the house for a second period. Great tackle there by 26 for HSC.
Yeah, Kyle Jenkins.
Great play by Jenkins. Touchdown save and tackle.
Sure was.
Big turnaround there. I mean, HSC was looking to go down 2 scores and was able to hold it together. So with 5:36 left here in the first half, HSC will take over at about the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Reed sets up behind Weston. 2 receivers and tight end to the right. Reed just can't find any daylight in there. No gain on the play. I'm trying to get off the right side. Just not enough. I mean, this Westfield's guys are just working so hard up there. I believe that was Samuel Pariah fighting off blocks and just blowing that play up. HSC has the numbers to have enough guys to execute that. They're just not moving them. Again, tight wing to the right, single receiver to the left. I'm going to try to get outside this time. Westfield can defend it inside, and they can defend the edge. Reed tried to get outside. There's just too many hats out there. There's too many guys to block. Westfield reacts greatly, and HSC is going to have to come back to that screen or that double tight formation where they're able to put Thomas Vandergraaf out here 2-by-1. They got two safeties here. They're going to be in cover 2 or cover 4, so I don't think you're going to have that possibility to run that route combo that worked for him earlier. Weston,
a lot of pressure.
Weston broke through a couple of tackles, but only able to get about 5. He did everything he could to get that 5. That was looking like a loss. Again, Webster on the blitz just about makes the play twice. Westfield is just fast and physical and disciplined on defense.
Dirk's on the tackle on that.
Number 3 for HSC, back to punt, Braden Totten.
I'll tell you what, Weston's tough to contain. They're coming. Ooh.
They are going to give him a flag.
Yeah.
I don't know if is there running in or just roughing?
Westfield saying it was tipped, but did it look like that ball changed direction?
The officials are discussing it. I couldn't tell. Did we already seen the replay? I probably wasn't watching. I'm watching the field. Let's see what the call is.
No, they're saying that.
Running into the kicker.
Yeah.
Just 5 yards. I believe it's going to be a 4th and about 1. What do you do if you're HSC here, Barry? Oh, they're giving him a first down. That was just running into. That wasn't even roughing. They must have been right there. It looked like it was going to be close. 3:26 left. Big break for HSC. They're going to come bring the offense back out. 1st and 10 from their own 29. See if they can take advantage of it. HSC's got tight trips to the left. Single tight end up to the right. Weston and shotgun with Carter Reed and pistol. Westfield stays in their 4-3. Looks like they got 2 safeties. Probably going to stay in cover 2. Reed did a nice job to break that first tackle. Again, he had a guy with a hold of his head. He was able to duck under it, and that's 95 Pariah able to reach in and just about make the play. But I'll tell you, Reed's a sophomore. He's going to be a
good one.
He's going to be a good one. He's going to be filling this game tomorrow. Still out there. Double tight. Just the speed of Westfield. But I'll tell you, Carter Reed able to get 3, and I think you're going to see a face mask call there. You're going to see a face mask call. There wasn't a lineman out there, so that's got to be the call. Aaron Bolus up on that side crashes in a little too much.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Is it the 5-yard variety? I didn't see a personal foul call. It's a 15-yarder.
Wow.
Tell you, Carter Reed's bringing it tonight, man. He ain't giving up. Been hit hard. Been
I think that
clotheslined a couple times.
I think that was 32 Keegan Crump who grabbed that face mask, I believe.
You got to call him out, Perry. Come on now. HSC with a single receiver at each side, double tights. Just looking to run a little power play here.
Oh, what a good play there.
Vaughn Johnson on the carry.
Alex Ambrose on the tackle, number 34. He was in there quick.
Yeah, he was. No gain on the play. I think you're going to see HSC throw the ball here. Maybe. Staying in that double tight where they like to run the ball. Johnson picks up about 4 yards. Vaughn Johnson, wasn't that the linebacker for the Saints back in the day?
Yes.
Well, HSC's moving bodies, and Johnson's squirmy in there.
Nice tackle. I didn't catch a number, but.
Minute 42 left and ticking. 3rd and around 7 for HSC from the 44-yard line of Westfield. Same formation, double tight. This is Reed off the right side, finds a little something there, finds some daylight. It's going to be maybe a yard short.
Yeah, I think so.
He does get out of bounds. Yeah, with that double tight now, they're suddenly able to get the edge, see?
Yeah, good blocks in there.
Yeah. 9 and 79. I'll tell you, 9 for HSC. Kalen Okerson is a player. He's making some stuff happen. And 79 over there, Quinn Albert was also out there, big 6'4", 250 senior, getting downfield and making some things happen.
That's a big boy.
Coach Kelly's going to keep them in that. They got tight wing left.
Well, right now it's working.
Well, that right there, I mean, that's all Reed there because he was hit by 2 guys in the backfield. The guy on HSC's side really has a bad spot. If you're an HSC fan, that is. I think they're still going to get it. Yeah,
Oh,
Reed,
yeah.
did his knee go down? Because he called that spot really early.
I don't think so.
This
They
guy-
gave him a first down.
Not sure if this guy's a Fishers fan or what. He don't seem to like the Royals too good over there. There's just an unblocked guy. Those defensive ends, Aaron Bolus and Pryor, are just really hard to block, and it seems like every play one of them comes down. That's Pariah just using his feet.
I mean, there's no one to block.
Colin Wall is 86, the 6'5 junior. Has got to get inside leverage and fight a little harder there. Coach Kelly's going to let him hear about it in film. Those defensive ends for Westfield are no joke, man. You have got to work. Reed picks up 3 or 4. Going to bring up a 3rd and about 5. 38 seconds left, Perry, and I think the Royals are going to take a timeout.
Let's read one of our sponsors. Blades Audio Video Security, Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For over 20 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facilities to how we can serve you. So whether it is your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced Blades Audio Video Security team can serve your business. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen here. What do you think, Sean? Your experience with Coach Kelly, and
I think you'd like to at least get points on the board here, but I don't know if you run it. I mean, you still got timeouts. Still got 2 timeouts, so you run the ball probably. Weston's going to take it off the RPO and keep it.
Oh, nice play.
Going to pick up a first down. The clock will stop at 32 seconds here with first and 10 from the 25-yard line for the Royals. They're probably going to try to run something quickly.
Yeah, Drew Law on the tackle.
Way too slow. They got 2 timeouts left.
Yeah.
Clock's rolling.
Got to go, boys. Got to go.
I'm not sure what's going on, why they aren't burning a timeout. I think they're just hoping to get 3 points out of that. Vaughn Johnson, another holding call. Boy, they're just calling a lot of holding calls for HSC. 12 seconds left. Yes, sir, holding. Westfield's defenders will tend to make you hold a lot. It's a big one. HSC's had trouble with that.
That's not good when you want to put points on the board. Let's thank another one of our sponsors, Sarah Cleverly. Close it with Clev. 317-695-6114. She's a Tucker agent. Looking for someone who helped navigate buying or selling a home? Let Sarah Cleverly help find the home of your dreams. Clev's been a resident in Noblesville for almost 40 years. A Noblesville graduate and resident of Noblesville for almost 40 years. A Noblesville graduate, the community. For your next real estate experience, close it with Clev. 317-695-6114. 12.2 seconds till halftime here. The Rocks leading 7-0. This has been a back and forth defensive battle here in the second quarter. Sean.
Really has. I mean, it's been Westfield had one big play. Other than that, I don't think either team's been inside the red zone and pick up a couple first downs and drive stall. HSC's content just to run the football here. They still have one timeout, but I believe they're not even worried about taking it. They did take the timeout with 2.5 seconds left. In other scores, Noblesville just took the lead on Zionsville 14-13 with 1 minute left in the first half. That game was on a very long rain delay with about a minute and a half left. So Noblesville comes right out and scores. Makes the PAT to be up 14-13 with 1:02 left in the first half at Zionsville. I'm assuming there's quite a few games around the state that are delayed.
Yeah, I would say in central Indiana, most of them at one time or another had a delay.
Trying to look over here and determine, I think they might be trying to do the youth league announcements at halftime that they were trying to do before the game. Yeah. A lot of times in these delays, though, they shorten up halftime, don't they, for everybody?
Yeah.
I think they more so think of that when there's a team that maybe travels a long ways, but these teams aren't traveling too far, so I don't think they're that worried about getting home at 1 or 2 a.m. Yeah. HSC's going to try a 50-yard field goal here.
I mean, what's he got to lose here?
2.5 seconds is probably the last play then. Who's this, number 6? Number 9. Hugo Belmonte, number 96, is going to try this.
Another timeout. Westfield.
Belmonte, a 5'10", 170-pound senior. He's got a big leg. It's been interesting to see. I don't know how many 50-yard field goals I've ever seen in the high school level out here in Indiana, Perry. Probably just a handful.
That's the one thing. Westfield's always had a pretty good kicker in years past. And a lot of these 6A schools do, to be quite honest.
You got so many kids. Especially the way soccer's taken off around here, you got a lot of kids that can know how to put a foot in a ball.
Yeah.
The question is, do they want to come out here and mess with football every day just to come out and do this? Yeah. If I was a head coach, I'd be brokering a deal. Say, hey, you don't have to come that often. Just be sharp.
Here on Friday night.
Belmonte's lining this up right in the middle of the field from 50 yards out.
Couldn't ask for anything better than this.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is long. Oh.
No good.
He was just short and right by a foot or two, it looked like. Well, that'll take us to halftime, Perry, with your score at halftime, Westfield 7, HSC Royals. We'll see you guys back after the break.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Phase 1 clinical trials. Probably not something you think about every day. Fortunately, we do. Because at Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we do just about anything for the health and well-being of our community. Providing access to even more potentially groundbreaking Phase 1 clinical trials is just one of the ways we're doing that. Let's take this journey together. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
It's a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
If you've ever watched a loved one being treated for cancer, you know the feeling. There's nothing you wouldn't do to make them well. At Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we get it. That's why we bring a multidisciplinary approach to care teams. We've got a lot of people who know how to treat your specific type of cancer. There's no reason they shouldn't all be working together, and one really good reason why they should. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
This is where champions play. This is where youth champions play. This is where collegiate champions play. This is where Olympic and pro champions play. This is where all champions play. In Hamilton County, Indiana.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighting, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Well, we're back here at Westfield High School for the ball game between the Westfield Rocks and the Southeastern Royals. The Rocks are up 7-0 here, and we're getting ready to start the second half of action. I know by now most of you people know we had a rain delay, so rain and lightning delay, and so we're just now getting started in the second half here. Sean, that second quarter was basically a defensive battle.
Yeah, it's been a real defensive struggle. Both teams have really tuned it in on defense. Not a lot of big plays. A team could string together a couple of first downs, and they kind of fizzle out. Been a lot of penalties, particularly with HSC getting some big penalties to kill some drives. And Westfield's had a one big play and a few other nice plays, but just can't seem to string anything together. They had some penalties down deep and some loose plays with the football, and it's really been a tight battle against two teams we knew were pretty evenly matched. It's going to come right down to it. We'll see in the second half who did make adjustments. We did get a full halftime. They got time to adjust, and we'll see who makes those adjustments and who executes them. I believe HSC is kicking off to start the second half. If I recall, they received the opening kickoff. Yeah, that's true.
So the Rocks will receive it.
Another scores around. We've got Noblesville trailing Zionsville 20-14 in the third quarter. Brownsburg's up on Fishers 21-17. That was just before halftime last I saw. Some good games going on around the HCC tonight. I was thinking about the only other game would be Franklin Central and Avon, so I don't know how that game's going. '96. That is Hugo Belmonte preparing to kick the ball off. Belmonte almost nailed a 50-yard field goal right before halftime.
Sure did. Here we go.
Deep kick's going to be in the end zone. Be a touchback.
Well, let's see what the Rocks can do here. See what kind of adjustments they've made at the half. And
they'll have the ball first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Carson Melvin still at quarterback. Webster comes out to tailback. Got a tight end to the right, two wide receivers to the left. It's inside zone there with Webster. Picks up a couple yards.
Orange Central, Ben Davis game is about to start. I think they're in the first quarter. They got the first quarter in. The score was 10-10, and then they had a delay. So they're just now getting started back up.
Interesting. Ben Davis come out of the gate struggling. Shamrocks getting their formation squared away. They got three wide receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Melvin's going to.
He's getting turned that corner. Nope.
Not. He's pushed out there by 16 for HSC. Andrew Babb. Yeah, you see Melvin on the fake to Webster and just really excellent blocking on the weak side. Melvin doesn't run the ball a lot, but he can run the ball well. Noblesville's now up on Zionsville 21-20 with about 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
That's probably going to go down to the wire there, Sean.
Good Webster, nice kick out block there. By number 8 for Westfield. That's Brock Parker coming across the formation on a little kick out from the H-back position. It's actually a lead pull, and Webster just follows his block, picks up 5. Coach Miracle's got to be happy with that on first down.
Alex Jenkins on the tackle for Southeastern.
Similar formation, got tight wing to the right. HSC's ran a lot of this formation. Melvin kind of rushed that throw and threw it down at the end of the ground, got the nose of the football going down. He was getting a little pressure in his face and rushed it.
Sheridan up 24-6 in the fourth with 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Third down and 5 here for Westfield, and Melvin looks to the sideline to get the play. Westfield's going to go 2-by-2 here with the H-back and a wide receiver to the right, to the short side, 2 wide receivers to the top. Webster in the pistol, directly behind Melvin. Oh, big play. They were going with a little bit of razzle-dazzle, I believe, to Aaron Bolus as he's coming behind the quarterback. So they
recovered it?
Yeah, HSC recovered that football. A little sloppy. I don't know if they were trying to give the ball and fake the reverse, or they're going to, yeah, they were going to give the reverse to Aaron Bolus there. HSC honestly putting a lot of pressure up front there. It just, both of these defenses are winning the line of scrimmage, and it just puts a whole lot of pressure on offensive players and quarterbacks to try to run through your reads or run through your fakes and get the ball where you want it. But when you got guys a yard from you rushing at you, man, it makes everything just go a little faster and tend to make little mistakes in there. HSC is going to come out with that double tight, balance set, just looking to run the football.
Oh, man, big hole.
Carter Reed picks up about 10 or 12 yards.
Deacon King on the tackle.
I thought that was number 30. Is that 20?
Yeah.
All right, Deacon King playing a little both ways. Westfield ain't scared to do that. Now you're going to see HSC probably stay in this. Coach Kelly probably got in his OC's ear and said, here's what we would need to do. And they're going to stay in that tight package. Fooled me. Weston kept that ball. They got out of the double tight, so I'm surprised they didn't just stay in it. They like to stay in things. They put an H back in with the tight end there. Thought they had some. Again, Westfield just has numbers, has good eyes. They're finding the football quickly and taking good angles. HSC's coming back with a little different formation here. H-back's in a little tighter. Got tight winger to the right. They're just completely unblocked player there. Number 56 for Westfield. That is Liam Butler. If you just watch here, he's coming from the 3-tech to the backside of the play, and he just goes unblocked. It's just a complete missed assignment by HSC.
And we've seen that a lot off those ends tonight.
Yeah, it's either the guard's got to block out or the tackle's got to block down, but he just went right between them and nobody touched him. It's infuriating as an offensive coordinator when you make good key point of attack blocks, but you miss a backside block. You got to impede that backside at least a little bit. Weston did a lot just to get what he had, but here comes another flag for holding.
Keegan Crop on the tackle.
That's a lot of holding calls on HSC tonight. It's going to be 4th and 5 from about the 27 or 8, which would have been a field goal range. Or they're going to push him back, and I believe they're going to choose to push him back now that they saw the leg of Belmonte. HSC's. Go ahead.
Those penalties kill you in a big tight game like this.
That's 4 or 5 holding calls on HSC, and it's hard to overcome. You're playing against a really tough defense as it is. So this is going to put them back in a throwing position. This might be a situation where they try to find a matchup they like and let it rip deep, and if it's picked off, and hopefully it's picked off down inside the red zone. 7 seconds on the play clock. They seem to be confused. 5, 4. They do not want to burn a timeout here in a tight game.
That was close. Oh, wow. Wow.
45 for Preston Dirks comes off the edge, just completely unblocked.
You know,
Dirks was rushed. He comes off the slot receiver up top.
Yeah.
Carter Reed is looking to pick up blitzing. He just didn't see the guy all the way to his left. That's a tough pickup anyways. It's very, very well-timed blitz. When you've got a play like that on as an outside backer and you're blitzing from the short side, you're real happy when they do let that play clock go down because you can just get a run and start when you see it down to 1. And it worked in Westfield's favor.
You know, Dirks we've called his name quite a bit here tonight.
Yeah, he's made some plays.
Oh!
Very smart play. Smart play by Micah Webster. Picks up the punt that was partially blocked. Webster took it on the bounce, and Westfield's going to take over in incredibly good field position here. Coach Kelly's going to have one simple message in film. Block. Know who to block and know how to do it.
You know, Sean, you know, obviously Coach Miracle and with that staff he has, and they've all been together for many years, many of them in the beginning when Gilbert came here. But obviously the way he's been blitzing on punts tonight, he saw something in film that he thought he could get a block on a punt tonight.
Yeah, he definitely did, and he's taken advantage of it.
Penalty flag again.
Is this going to be a hold?
Yeah, where it's dropped, I'd say so, but.
I think I saw the play. They called it out there on number 55 from HSC was getting held. Again, man, again, as you watch this, the pulling guard comes across, and I have a hard time seeing that as a hold.
You know, Sean, a lot of times these guys, you know, the one thing about on all these holds and everything, the front defenses, lines are so quick anymore, and you know it's really tough to block them.
I just don't see where that's a hold. I'm having a tough time, but there's a hold there. I did see that one. They called that one. Well, that was pretty blatant, but the one before,
you kind of question.
Yeah, I mean, I get missing calls, not seeing things, but I don't know how you see something that doesn't happen. That always amazes me. As a coach, you get frustrated. You know, you got to believe officials out there doing the best they can do. It's hard.
And they're closer than we are. So
they are, and it's hard to see things.
But, man, here's Westfield that's gone from good field position, took over the ball, and then got 2 holding penalties.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they're back. At first, and I can't do math. I mean, that's about as all I can say to you. You got whatever 16 plus 14 is.
That's first down in a long ways.
Yeah, 1st and 30. First and 3 first downs.
10 in receivers, Braun.
Yeah, they were looking to pick up about half of it there, and he looked like he was open. That's the old good news. It's first down. Bad news, it's 30 to go.
Yeah.
I saw a thing today, a meme or whatever that my wife showed me. It was a tombstone that said Waldo, and it said good news, bad news. Get it, Perry?
Yeah.
Thanks. All right.
Good job.
Thank you. 2nd and 30. Catch is made, but the receiver is down. Going to actually lose a yard. It's Aaron Bolus trying to get his feet.
Yeah, because you know, I know Melvin was rushed there, but that wasn't a very good throw. He just could.
I'm telling you, you got 2 really good defenses out here tonight.
Yeah.
Which makes you think Fisher's lit up this HSC defense, but Tim Bombalamba, whatever his name is at Fisher's, is unbelievable. He's gifted running back.
But the one thing about it, they lit them up the first half, but they didn't get much of nothing in the second half.
That's going to be 4th and 25. Westfield's going to be forced to punt. They really didn't take advantage of that. I'll tell you, number 5 for HSC just was that 5? He's not on defense. They got a 5 on defense too. Yeah, that's Austin Dombro on defense. If you watch him there, he took on his block with leverage and then ripped and made the play. Just textbook. Beautiful play. And in that situation, you're not looking to get in the backfield and lose yards. You're just trying to keep him to 2 or 3 yard gain. He did his job. Oh, that punt was nearly blocked. That punt almost landed up here in the booth. Looked like one of my tee shots from Saturday there, Perry.
Sean, you have that when you have a kicker like that with that rugby style kick, do you have a play in the playbook of possibly him being able to stop and set up and throw the football?
I'm sure you do. They gained him maybe in that 15 or 18 yards.
Of course,
there.
I wasn't in the place where to do it. But
well, you remember Wimber used to say it was always a green light but he'd have a really good athlete at punter sometimes. He was wide receiver the year they won state. And he said he always had the green light. If he saw it, he did it. But, you're either going to run it or kick it.
Ooh-wee.
HSE is really struggling up front. I think that's number 10 for Westfield.
He was met by number 10, Ainsley Wally.
Oh, you see him on the depth chart. He's getting some game. Looks like he deserves it, making plays like that. That's 10, Ainsley Owali, 5'9", 220, senior. He's in there playing that inside 3 tech. HSC's just really struggling, just picking up the right blocks. Another flag on the play. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the hold. 77 grabbed the hold, 2 handful of jersey there. Colton McCabe, you can't get away with that. That was pretty blatant.
Got a player down for the Royals.
HSC has got to just move their feet, get in position, and fight. They're not easy to block. Not easy to block, but these 15-yard penalties are really taking a toll on them.
Sean, let's thank one of our sponsors while we got an injury timeout. Celebrating over 30 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on the website, loganstreetsigns.com. What about Noblesville Trophies? It offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provide you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on their website, noblesvilletrophies.com. Well, Sean, it looks like he's coming off the field on his own, kind of tenderly, but number 79.
It's Quinn Albert, big senior. He looks pretty good there. I'm hoping that just go rub a little dirt on it, get back out there. He looks pretty good walking. Yeah. Coach Kelly did have a little bit of something to say, or at least a nice, not so nice stare over at the officials. Probably getting tired of these holding calls, and I will say that one was a holding call.
Yeah.
Some of these other ones, I don't know. It's hard to see, but I'm not seeing what they're seeing. But that one was pretty easy to call. You just got to feel like every time you make a play, every time you get a little something going. I mean, Chandler's got to run the ball. No flag there. I was looking for him to throw a flag out there on the edge.
So was I.
It looked like a good block, but I couldn't tell.
Yeah. Let's watch this because he kind of just run over him.
Yeah, defensive end for Westfield just ran too far upfield there and gave that inside. Weston is a special athlete, and it's going to take something like that to get this thing going. Again, it's a 7-point game, 7-0 Westfield.
This is really good football game.
It's like a prize fight where both teams are just jabbing, not able to make anything happen, and looking for a big knockout punch. And Westfield's got 2x2, or HSU's 2x2 here, 1st and 10, plus territory.
Steps over.
Weston's got a wide open receiver.
Open. He caught it. Touchdown.
Looking for flags. There are none. That's just every play now. It's just you tend to do that.
Yeah.
What a play. What poise. What a throw. Kendrick Pennybaker, the junior, steps up and makes the play, runs through contact. Chandler stepped up, kept his eyes downfield, made a really good throw. He saw that he had Pennybaker. He just needed a little space to throw the ball, and then Pennybaker did the rest. Heck of a play. Now we got a ball game. Hugo Belmonte on for the PAT.
Well, we know he's got plenty of foot.
Yeah, he might kick this one and hit my truck. I'm parked over by the tennis courts. Boy, it just looks good, don't it? Well, hey, here we go. Brand new ball game with 5:05 left in the third. 7-7.
All right, let's thank another one of our sponsors. Gaylord Electric is the highest performing national contractor of excellence since 1984. Gaylord Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources and reliable outcomes. Insights fueled by the genuine care for people. Gaylord Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. What about Community Health? Community Health Network's walk-in clinic for sports injuries is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 10. Sports medicine and orthopedic physicians are on site to treat everything from sprains, strains to fractures and joint injuries. Visit ecommunity.com/sports for more information.
Well, here we go. Westfield's got it rocking and rolling. HSC's, honestly, for HSC, pretty weak student section tonight. There's been something going on. They usually bring it.
Yep.
Westfield's got a pretty decent student section too, but honestly, I think the rain delay chased some of them off, Perry.
I think you're probably right.
Here we go. HSC to kick the ball. Something going on. Yeah, Westfield had a little personnel issue there, trying to figure out what was going on. I think they told a guy to get off the field and told him he'd come back on. I don't know what happened. HSC looking to kick the ball. It's probably going to be a touchback. Yeah, Belmonte's no joke.
Yeah, he's got a foot.
He does, and he just gave it the golf swing there, a little Pat McAfee in him. Well, Perry, here we go. Westfield has not really done anything offensively since that long run early in the game on the toss to Deacon King. They've picked up a first down here or there, but much like HSC, just kind of killing themselves with penalties. Let's see here, Carson Melvin's coming back out. HSC's got to feel really good about their defense right now. Going to stay in that 4-3. Press coverage out there, trips to the left. Webster runs the ball and doesn't have anything in his initial look, and he cuts it back inside, gains only a couple.
Yeah, there wasn't much there.
Chase down backside there by 49 for the Royals. Trying to find his number, Evan Haas. 5'11" senior. Second and 7. Westfield with tight end and two wide receivers to the right. H back. Oh,
wow.
Good throw and catch, Aaron Bolas. I'll tell you, 15 Mason Alexander for HSC had a read on that.
It was.
He saw it coming. It was just a step late.
And he would have been going to the house.
Yeah. Very good throw by Carson Melvin. Good catch by Gabe Aaron Bolas. Turns it upfield and picks up a first down. Westfield's got to get something going offensively. Tight end to the right, trips to the left, single back is Webster behind Melvin. Beautiful run right up the middle. That's not Webster. I need to.
No, that's.
Is that 8?
8, yeah.
Yeah, that's Brock Parker. Is that a tight end playing running back?
Yeah, he has been running the ball.
He was that play. Nice run.
He got 32 yards last week.
He's able to reach that ball out. He will have the first down just across midfield. Yeah. Good run by Carson Melvin.
I think it's pretty important here that at least the Rocks get down this field here, and for two reasons. Number one, to give that defense a little bit of rest, and also to put some points on the board.
41, Aaron Hoog, Michael Hoog there took on that lead block on the kick-out pull and took it on nice with his outside shoulder free, but and made the quarterback have to go outside and bounce that play where he only picked up a couple. Looked like a textbook defensive end play there. Now looking to throw the screen out behind the trips and pick up about 3 yards. Westfield's in a trip set, just runs a receiver right behind him. Again, they had to end up with 3 receivers out in front. But you got to block. They missed their blocks. The first 2 guys both missed their blocks. HSC, I mean, the other guy's trying not to be blocked, so you can't put it all on them to make every block. But good job by HSC in what we call block destruction, making the plays. Now we got the same formation flipped. Trips over to this side. Looking to throw it over the middle. Melvin's got a lot of green in front of him. Holding in the backfield, another flag. Another flag in the backfield. Let me see here. Maybe I see that. I'd have to see that again up top. That looked like the left tackle, whoever was blocking 41 for HSC. Okay, Michael Hoog up top, you can see is, he basically bear hugged him.
Yeah.
Not egregious. That was the left tackle there, had a nice spin move put on him. And he kind of just grabbed and bear hugged him from behind. Michael Hoog's playing with a lot of energy and getting after it, making it hard on him. Again, another just huge penalty in this ball game. I don't understand the well, I guess it was second like 7, so they lost 10, be second 17 now. Last time Westfield was down here, they went from 1st and 10 to 1st and 30 and just back-to-back plays. Westfield's got trips to the right. They're stacking the receivers out here on the field side, the wide side.
Oh.
Just a little overthrown. Aaron Bowles has a nice little route combo, but small window and excellent coverage by HSC. Braden Tott, number 3, back on the coverage, step for step with Aaron Bowles.
Still 3rd and 17.
3rd and a lot. 2:51 left in the 3rd quarter. This game seems like it's lasted a.
Well, when you put it in the air, when we do Noblesville football, the clock never stops.
Oh, HSC was there. Good run, good run. Good run.
Ron Parker, the ball carrier on the left. And on the side.
HSC crash and blitz both inside backers, which kind of left them a little bit exposed out on the edge, but good coverage there by Mason Alexander and his buddies. That'll be a 4th down and about 8. In a position here in a tie game, probably got to punt the football.
The one thing about it is this series of downs, Parker was in there in the backfield that whole series.
He's good. Probably going to let this one roll in the end zone. Good play there by number 1 for HSC, Kean Kelly. Wow. Brownsburg up on Fishers 21-20 in the 3rd quarter. Zionsville's up on Noblesville 35-21. 35-27. Trying to get called up here on that one. All right, HSC gets the ball. Tied 7-7, 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They're starting at their own 20-yard line. Chandler Weston's feet have really got the HSC back in this game in a big way.
Tackled by guess who?
Webster.
Michael Webster.
He read that. He was there for either one, whether he gave it or kept it.
Yeah.
Webster was there.
Uh-oh.
Lost our signal here. Give us just a minute. The long delay cost us a little bit of time. HSC's got the ball. Hands off up the middle to Vaughn Johnson's going to pick up about 3 or 4. Going to bring up a 3rd and 5 from the 25. We'll be right back with you with the picture. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. 3rd down and 5. Chandler Weston's in the gun. 2 receivers to his left. Single receiver and an H-back to his right. Vaughn Johnson directly behind him in the pistol.
Back to pass. Oh, wow.
Almost picked off. Wow. Vandergriff almost with the interception on that play. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Royals will be punting. We will have the camera back up momentarily. We apologize for the delay. HSC back to punt. Punter standing at his own 10-yard line. Westfield's returner standing back at the 40. Late shift by HSC. Punt's going to drop around midfield. Good HSC bounce.
Yeah, good roll there.
There you go. Welcome back. Rolled down to the 41 where Westfield will take over with 32 seconds left. The third quarter, 1st and 10. Good job, Will Wolford, on the quick battery change on the camera. On these big rain delays, it puts us in a bad spot with the camera life. And in this game is, even without the delay, when the teams are throwing a lot of incomplete passes, there's a lot of penalties, these games last a whole lot longer than the average game. But they come prepared. We have another battery, and we can go another 3 or 4 overtimes now, folks, which we might have to by the looks of things. Westfield has tight trips to the right. Going to run it back to the weak side. Single tight inside. No gain on the play. Deacon King. This is where you wonder with your Deacon Kings and your Micah Websters and these super athletes that you tend to get a little tired. A lot of coaches do everything they can not to play kids both ways because they feel like if they lose one of them, they lose 2.
But when you got athletes like they are,
I'd play them.
And
I'd have them punting, kicking, everything.
You know, the one thing about it, that last series, Parker handled that situation and took care of that series.
Yes, sir. Well, that's the end of the third quarter. All tied up 7-7. See you back in a couple minutes.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Welcome back to Westfield, Riverview Stadium, where we have a battle of 2 of the top teams in the state of Indiana in high school football, doing everything we thought they might do. It's been a defensive struggle. Offenses are trying with everything they have to move the football, and both teams made a lot of mistakes, and mostly effort mistakes of just holding against really 2 talented defensive fronts that are wreaking havoc and making it really, really hard to get anything going. Westfield will open the final quarter with the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 40, or 2nd and 10 from their own 41. A little bit of a delay here. The referees were talking to coaches.
Already.
Here we go. HSC showing a little blitz up top. Westfield with 2 receivers and a tight end to the right side of the quarterback. 1 wide receiver down to the short side. Deacon King and pistol right behind Carson Melvin. Little fake toss when the running back goes. Nobody block covers the running back.
Oh, wow. touchdown.
Big play, big blown assignment there by Fishers, or by HSC. You can see that Melvin actually turned to pitch the ball to the right, and King went to the left. It looked like a broken play.
Yeah. And then he's wide open out there in the flats, and he races down the sidelines.
Westfield coaches saw something they thought could work, talked about it between the quarters, and came out and executed it beautifully.
That's one of the advantage, of course, Coach Miracle, this is his first year as head coach, but he's been with this program for 14 years under Jake Gilbert, and many of these coaches on that sidelines are in the same situation, so very experienced staff.
Kick is up. Kick is good by 24, Oliver Church. So with 11:49 left, just barely into this fourth quarter, Westfield draws first blood and takes the momentum back immediately. It's funny, Perry, both plays for Westfield have been long scoring plays from about the same spot on the field.
Yep.
And it's been Deacon King on the left side. One was a toss, one was just a quick little wheel route out of the backfield, and he was uncovered, blown assignment by HSC.
Absolutely.
And that's all it takes, 14-7.
But we still got plenty of time on the clock here. Holiday Magic, make memories. In Hamilton County, Holiday Magic is in the air. Whether it's the Old World Holiday Market, festive performances, brightly lit town squares, or thrilling winter adventures, magical memories are made here. There's no place like Hamilton County for the holidays. Plan your getaway and visit hamiltoncounty.com. It's closer than you think. Well, Sean, it didn't take the Rocks long to answer that touchdown by the Royals, so let's see what answer the Royals have.
We will see. I think Zionsville had an issue with their game too, as their huddle camera cut off right at the end of the game. Uh-oh. Mason Alexander's not a guy you want with the ball in his hand if you're Westfield. They bring him down, though, at the 26-yard line. Yeah, Noblesville game lost its feed. Zionsville had a 7-point lead and was driving with just a couple minutes left, so I guess we'll have to find out who won that game. Yeah. Yeah, just Jim pointed out, and we've configured some of these huddle cams. They're great because they auto-track the game and auto-film for coaches, but they also let you pay $6 or $7 to watch a game, and then those things are set on a timer. So if you don't extend the timer during weather delays, unlike us, who we could just place a battery and go, those things just stop. And so all the people that paid some money to watch the game are going to have to miss the last 2-3 minutes. So that's not a good PR move.
So now they can tune in to a free football game here, 14-7.
Amen. Always watch Hamilton County TV.
That's right.
Hamilton County TV is greater than Huddle Cam. Plus, you get announcers like us, Perry.
That's right, and a good cameraman like Will Wofford. I mean, it's so great to have Will in the booth tonight, Sean.
Yeah, it's magical. Honestly, I feel I've been having goosebumps all night just being close to him. 2x2. Chandler Weston.
Oh!
Another holding call. They're calling holdings. I mean, the line judge, the back judge, the white hat, they've all called holding today. Yeah. They're all in the mix.
A hold here, a hold there, a hold here.
Yeah. You can see it. It was a hold. It'll be second round 20. HSC it's hard enough to get 10 yards on these guys in 3 tries when you put yourself behind schedule here. And second 20, and third and 12, third and 9. It's not easy. Little screen to Weston.
Boy, they had that sniffed out. The pursuit by this Westfield defense is unbelievable.
It really is. On a play like that, you're intentionally not blocking guys so that you can get those linemen out in front of that screen. But they're so fast up front that Weston just has no time to even let it set up. He just needs a half a second to 1 second to set that screen up, and he's not getting it. Westfield's only going to rush 3. They're going to drop on a guy back here. They may blitz Webster here. He's sneaking up. No.
Good hole there. Good hole.
Reed with a nice cut. It's going to still come up about 5 yards short, but pretty nice run.
And pretty much the whole team of Westfield on the tackle. They
Nice
just
cut.
pursued at the ball. Look at that. I mean, they're the.
I think you're going to see Coach Kelly punt here. Again, it's just a one-possession game, 10.5 minutes left.
Yeah, there's plenty of time left here.
The defense has been playing really, really well. Good stop for Westfield, though. They played that well. One thing I can tell you right now is these are 2 of the top 4 or 5 teams in the state, for sure.
No doubt. No doubt.
Good snap. Good punt. Looking for a kind of a sideways neutral bounce. Be down about 34-yard line where Westfield will take over, 1st and 10.
Well, we're under 10 minutes here, and Rocks have got the football here. On what, 35? Yep.
They like to just put that ball right on a line to start a possession, even if it's a little off.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to see if you got the first down or not. All right, so Westfield would love to take some time off the clock, but they would love to end that possession with some points on the board. You got tight end and a receiver to the right, balance H-back and wide receiver to the left. Borderline blindside block out there. I don't know that they call that in the box too much, but if you watch this replay, the wide receiver on the edge really takes a hard line. He misses him, though, but honestly, the guy he hit went into the injured player. Number 5 for HSC there is trying to look at him defensively. Austin Dombro actually just got ran into by his own guy and got a little bit shaken up there. Hopefully it's not nothing serious.
How about if we read one of our sponsors?
Go for that. That'd be
Blades
great.
Audio Video Security.
Oh, no, not those guys.
Is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is the design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For over 20 years, we've been helping schools and local business see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facilities to how we can serve you. So whether it is a sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced Blades Audio Video Security team can serve your business. Here we go.
I got to shorten that up here. That's a lot of words.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, on that play, as we're watching the replay, actually, you know, it's the blindside block they're trying to get rid of just because it's dangerous. But if you watch the kid that made the block, he led with his hands. He didn't lead with his pads. It's a totally legal block. You're almost setting a pick or leading with your hands, and you're going to be fine. And what he just kind of threw the kid into Dombro, and it was kind of dominoes fell there. But Dombro got up and walked off on his own power. I think he's in good shape.
King on the carry.
King on the carry is going to pick up just enough for about a yard past the first down marker. Again, toss. Very nice open field blocking. It's going to bring up a first down at the 45. Westfield is not in a rush to put these plays in at this point. When you got a lead in a game like this, man, it's been a slugfest. A lot of swings and misses, but a lot of good defense.
Yes.
Westfield's kind of bunched in here, looking like they're wanting to run off this left side again.
Oh, nice move.
King's got great vision.
Yeah, he does.
Picks up about 17, 18 yards there. Just a a nice little play off the left side, is kind of pausing, seeing which gap. HSC was running a stunt and got really caught in it. They ran a stunt and looped their tackle at the point of attack across the ball, and just really left that open. It was just, a gamble, and it was the wrong time. Westfield had the exact play called to take advantage of that stunt. First and 10 from the 37, getting the audible in. Clock gets stopped. This player ran out of bounds, the king on that play. Same formation, tight right, everybody else left.
Oh. What a kick. Oh.
Dropped it.
Wow.
Man, what a throw.
It was even. That was a nice throw, even with the bobble.
Yeah, good job by Melvin to gather himself and put the ball in there on the money.
Oh, he did. He did.
That's going to be a tough play by Nod, but he's kicking himself. But, man, that was tough. Well, there's a holding call anyways. Breaking news, Perry. There's a holding call on the offense.
Yeah.
I think that's the 117th holding call we've seen tonight.
But the one thing we said earlier, I mean, the defensive guys you're playing against are so quick. And these linemen are trying to block. And
it's tough when you're getting tired, and it seems like the defense isn't.
Yeah.
There's been so much laundry on the field tonight, I feel like I'm back in my bedroom in 7th grade, man. Rough. First and 20. Michael Webster out here. Melvin's going to run a little option.
Yeah.
Going to pick up about 9 or 10. Pretty good play. Bring up a 2nd and 11. Getting this to a little bit more manageable territory.
That was a good block. That was a good block up front.
Melvin's a good, tough kid. I'll tell you, we got 2
excellent quarterbacks.
Yeah, these kids are fun. Their arms and legs got some talent.
They definitely got some go juice.
Play clock's just now under 20. Westfield's taking their time. Game clock's down to 8:45. 2nd and 11 plus territory. Westfield's got trips to the left, single tight end to the right. Webster's in pistol directly behind Melvin.
Webster,
very nice.
Just pure power by Webster.
This formation's giving HSC troubles. Westfield's really doing a nice job of selling the edge and getting their pulling blockers around. Just get good wide receiver blocks down the field. 15 there. Parker Knott is he's a special player, man. Catches the ball, blocks an open field, returns some kicks. He'll do a little bit of everything.
The one thing about it's like what you said, that Sean, earlier. I mean, man, these wide receivers can flat out block that edge.
Open field blocking is really a lot about effort. Webster with no gain there. Great play by 51 for HSC maybe.
Looked like
Jackson Toll.
Looked like that Brownsburg player was wailing in there with that arm.
Yeah, if you put yourself in back to your talk about wide receivers blocking, if you're the defender there, you've got to be worried about the pass. So you've got the defender where you want him on his toes, kind of trying to figure it out. So when you engage him, you should be able to block him for a little bit. But again, it's just really about effort. Ooh, good execution, great defense by HSC.
That's Parker.
Just good fundamental defense, missing the quarterback, not falling for the jet. 16 stayed in the flats, chased. Number 1 for HSC, Kean Kelly, came off his block, came off his coverage and made a great tackle. Big down here for HSC. They really want to keep this at 7. You don't want to get to be a 10-point game. There's not enough time. It's hard trucking to get the ball moving at all, and you can still hope for 1 score down to 7, but you get down 10 or 14, and you got talking a whole different game here. Both teams do have all 3 timeouts left. Clock just gets under 7. 3rd and about 8, and I think Westfield's going to take a timeout.
Yeah,
they didn't like something they saw.
Sarah Cleverly, close it with Clev. 317-695-6114. She's a FC Tucker agent. Looking for someone to help navigate buying or selling a home? Let Sarah Cleverly help find the home of your dreams. Claire's been a resident of Noblesville for almost 40 years, a Noblesville graduate, an invested member in the community. For your next real estate experience, close it with Clev. You know, Sean, one thing about it is, just like we talked at the beginning of the game, this is the kind of football game we wanted to see here, and it's lived up to every bit of, no matter how it comes out now, it's lived up to every bit of the hype.
Yeah, neither team thinks that they're head and shoulders above the other. They realize they're in a tough game with a pretty equally matched opponent, and again, like I said, this two of the top 5 teams in the state of Indiana, and we're seeing why, mostly defensively. Melvin's going to keep this one. It's going to be a little short. It's going to bring up a 4th and 2 from around the 14, be around a 32-yard field goal or so if they decide to kick it. Good play there, good run. They definitely got HSC moving backwards there, trying to read that jet action.
They're going to kick it.
4th and 2, here comes the field goal unit in. Yeah, going up by 10's a huge.
Yeah, with no more scoring it's been in this ball game.
Is it Oliver Church out to kick this, 24, I believe. It's going to be about a 33-yarder. From the right hash, kick is, holds down, kick is up. And he hits the goalpost and bounces out.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Hit the left goalpost, kicked down, hit the bottom goalpost, and kicked out.
Wow.
I thought it was through.
Yeah. I mean, it looked good.
Watch this ball. It's plenty long enough. Hits the left, hits the horizontal goalpost, and kicks out. Wow. Just the break HSC was looking for.
Yeah. To see what HSC can do here. Still 6:05 left to go in this football game.
I think that wind blew that goalpost in just about 3 inches earlier, or that ball would have been in there. That ball would have been good from 45 yards. Okay, we got some kickers tonight. All right, Chandler Weston, see what he can do. Oh, bad snap, but he recovers it nicely. Picks up a 2 or 3 yards. Bad snap kind of threw that play off, the timing off just a little bit.
Well, when you bobble a snap or not a good snap, I mean, it affects that play.
It did. He needed one more blocker out in front. There was just, I think the tailback had to stay back just a second when he saw the snap too, because he thought he might have to recover it. So it really hurt what they were trying to accomplish there. Carson Reed gets up a couple yards there. Carter Reed, I'm sorry. Going to bring up a 3rd, roughly 5. I think that's Todd Reed's son. Todd has been a big part of HSC youth football for years. Good dude. Worked his tail off, done a lot of good things over there for that league over the years.
Alex McDonald on the tackle there, number 54 for the Rocks.
All right, we're going to have tight trips to the right on 3rd and 4. It was complete, but I think he's going to be about a yard short.
I think you're right.
With 4.5 minutes left, I believe Coach Kelly, or just under 5, I think Coach Kelly's going to go for this one. 4th and 1.
I think you got to roll the dice. Good job by Vandergrift to make sure he didn't get it.
He's a good corner. You know, he's made a lot of plays tonight. He's a good coverage corner and he's a good tackler. I'm assuming they're going to run just a quarterback sneak here when you got a quarterback with this talent. But this is interesting when you go shotgun, 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 and all of a sudden you're under center. Reed does a great job.
Oh, what a job.
He's tough,
just
man.
Lowered his head and blasted through. Good blocking up front, too, from the Royals.
Yeah, they just submarine and got enough to the old brotherly shove almost there.
Yeah.
Boy, 72 for HSC's trying to block his man, and Reed just puts his helmet right in his back. It's Dalton Furtick who's in for Quinn Albert, who got walked off hurt earlier. Big play for HSC, brings up a 1st down. Just under 4 minutes to go. Back under center. Uh-oh, they're going to have something here.
He's wide open.
What a throw.
What a throw.
I think Weston was getting hit as he threw that ball. The receiver was open, but that ball was thrown right on the money. Yeah, he was getting hit as he threw it. You could see there that Kendrick Pennybaker put a move on it, was open early, but the window was still small. That throw couldn't have been a whole lot better. All right, 1st and 10 from the 15.
Boy, that changes.
Here's that
the
double
old
tie.
momentum.
Here's where they were running the ball effectively in the first half.
Gonna get that going.
Number 5, Tyler Reed, the ball carrier on the play.
HSC, I'm telling you right now, Westfield is not easy to get the edge on. They're so fast.
Yeah.
But Reed made a great cut here. Good blocking inside. Made a great cut and just kept his feet moving. Picked up about 6. They're going to stay in this. Double tight, single wide receiver with an H-back. They're just looking to run the football here, I believe.
I think you're right.
But again, there's Westfield had an
On that
unblocked
end,
player.
yeah.
I think that's Aaron Bolus again. 34.
Well, that's 54, I
Was it
think.
54?
Let's check and make sure.
See, that's coming from all the way. Yeah, that's 54. That's coming from all the way away from that play. That stuff's going to drive a coach crazy. That's Alex McDonald.
And he's made a couple plays like that so far tonight.
Where they were running the ball, I keep saying we. I'm not HSC. That's probably going to be enough for the first down.
Yeah, it is.
I thought they said penalty on the play. I'm looking for the flag. Now Reed's just doing work, man. He's just finding. If I see a little daylight, I'm running to it.
I just keep pounding it now that
He's
first down.
He's holding the football. Great ball security. I look for HSC to stay in double tight. They're not, though. They got tight wing right.
He's just power.
He's to about the 1 foot line. You got that other battery on charge over there with Jim? Come on now. This might be a long night if this keeps up. And Reed is just fighting for every inch. HSC's offensive line, they've got the mass unit up there, got some backups in. I guarantee these boys up front on both sides of the ball are wore out.
I'll tell you what, Reed's going to be one heck of a football player.
I hope they don't. I can't believe they're going shotgun here, unless they're just going to let the quarterback run it.
I think that's probably what's going to. Nope. Reed again.
He got
hammered in.
He got in. Well, Coach Kelly will probably go for 1. I don't think they'll go for 2. It's been such hard getting any yards. Take the tie, take your chances with the way their defense has been playing. Man, he just got in. Just got the ball, got his pads low, and kept his feet moving. And when he opened his eyes, he was in the end zone. What an experience for a sophomore in the middle of this thing. Here goes our man Hugo Belmonte, best kicker name in the state of Indiana.
That's right. That's a kicker name.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. Almost landed on the track. Well, here we are again, Perry, 14-14.
Let's see what kind of 2-minute drill we got here.
I know I'm out of water here, and this overtime is a problem. Need some cold water. I need to bring a cooler to these games. I got to start learning how to prepare better.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by your team of experts. For 20 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facilities to how they serve you. So whether it is a sound system, your displays, your network, or a building security, ask our experienced Blades audio video security team to serve your business.
Well, Perry, Jim just showed me over there, Fishers is up on Brownsburg 27-24 very late in that game. If HSE is able to rally and get this game, there could be no undefeated teams left in the HCC after tonight. And Fishers,
in a blink of an eye.
And Fishers and HSC are making a statement.
Yep.
All right. Our boy Hugo is going to try to kick this one between the uprights.
And he can.
It's going to be a little short. It might be returnable.
Uh-oh. Better pick it up. He's still going.
He is going. Got it out to the 16 or 17. That's Parker, number 8, Mr. Do-It-All tonight.
I mean, he's quite a player. I mean, he can run the ball, he can catch the ball, he can return kicks.
That ball never crossed the goal line. His feet were in the end zone, but the ball never crossed the goal line, so it was a live ball the whole time. All right, here we go. Westfield will take over 1st and 10 here at the 15-yard line, 16-yard line. There's Micah Webster. Picks up about 5, minute 40 left. Clock's ticking. HSC has 3 timeouts left. Westfield has 2. Got a man getting up a little slow there for Westfield. That's big Isaac Holder, center. He looks like he's all right. Just got a little shook up coming off the field.
You don't want to hurt your center, right, Sean? Those are too hard to come by. You call a timeout?
Well, maybe I had the wrong number. I think, yeah, is that 72 or 75 coming off the field? That's 72. That's 75? 75. That's not their center. Yeah, that's their starting left tackle, Malachi Mills, a big 6'5", 280-pound junior.
That's a big boy.
That's a big one. He only outweighs me by 50 and outheights me by a foot. All right, Westfield's going to come back out here. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Kind of discombobulated on the fake there.
Oh, they got him.
HSC may take a timeout. They're not. Kind of surprised. 3rd and 10, 3 timeouts left. I'm very surprised, honestly. They're not taking a timeout here. I'm baffled here why HSC wouldn't take a timeout, Perry.
Well, that clock's a ticking.
I guess they're going to have all 3 for their offense. I mean, they take a timeout and stop them here and get the ball back. They still have 2 timeouts and a chance with about a minute left and a chance to kick a field goal. It's almost like they're just playing for overtime. Westfield's going to take a timeout here with under 30 seconds.
Interesting.
I'm a little surprised. I'm just trying to think and put my coach's hat on. If you take a timeout, there's about a minute 4 left, 3rd and 10. If you stop them, you can take another timeout, get the ball back, probably on your side of the field, still have a timeout, and right around a minute left. Well, now he's going to get the ball back with – oh, he's still got to burn a timeout.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to get the ball back with 2 timeouts in maybe 12 or 14 seconds. He might be able to run 1 or maybe 2 plays. Well, Coach Kelly knows what he's doing.
That's right.
So we'll just have to go with that.
Brimble Berries score a touchdown, and the Hounds trail Carmel Greyhounds trail 28-27 with 8:32 to play. Man, that was 39 seconds ago. There's going to be some late football games tonight. You know what, Sean? It'll be some late ones. Did you ever get a Noblesville score?
No, I'm going to pull them up here and see if I can see anything. All right, 27 seconds left. They're going to throw the ball. And they got a first down. Maybe that's why Coach Kelly didn't want to call a timeout. Just really nice play. Just throws a little drag right over the middle. I mean, Westfield still has one timeout. They could go for a shot here. Not much doing. I think Westfield's content playing for overtime here.
That's it.
That's it. We're going to go to overtime, folks. All right, we'll have a coin toss.
Free money.
Go from
free.
there.
You get free time here. Well, let's take a break, and we'll be back to play overtime.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Okay.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Well, we're back here getting ready to go into overtime. I got a score from Hamilton Heights. The Huskies get their first victory of the season by beating Western. Hamilton Heights 21, Western 6.
They also, Perry, from around the HCC, Franklin Central beat Avon 10-7. Zionsville beat Noblesville 35-28. And currently, Fishers is up on Brownsburg 30-24 with about 3 minutes to go. Very interesting. We have the coin toss here. It looks like we're going to play football down here in the south end zone.
You know, Sean, Franklin Central beating Avon. That's Noblesville homecoming game, which we will be broadcasting next week at Beaver Material Stadium.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that's Franklin Central's first conference win. They're 1-2. Went out with, I think they played Brownsburg, and they played Zionsville, got them 35-21, actually. So, yeah, they'll be coming in 1-2 against Millers, who are now 0-3 in conference. Big homecoming game. Looking forward to it. All right, Westfield will be on offense first. IHSAA overtime rules. Don't quote me on this, but the best I can recall, they'll get the ball at the 10-yard line. There is no game clock. Each team gets one timeout, I believe, in the overtime period. You get 3 cracks at it. You get 4 downs to score, and then the other team will get the same opportunity. Westfield runs trips left. Deacon King gets to the left edge, and
he's in.
Excellent blocking by
Excellent
blocking by Westfield all the way down that edge, and great running by Deacon King. HSC just seems a little tired. Whoa, man, that kid over there just about got smashed. I think he did get stepped on a little bit. That was dangerous. Did you see that replay?
Yeah. That was a great block by Parker Knott for King to get in the end zone there.
think that kid was kind of sitting too close to the field. Now he's back. He's fine. He's actually dancing a little. Pretty dangerous, though. Here goes the PAT attempt. Oliver Church. Up. Good. Well, that was quick for Westfield. So 21-14. Now HSC will get the same opportunity. This is where I'm curious if Coach Kelly does score here. Does he go for 2 right away, or does he kind of keep going back and forth a little bit?
Well, from what you were talking about, and, you know, the Royals looking a little tired, he may try to go for the win. Here we go. Let's see what happens here.
I was here 2 or 3 seasons ago in the sectionals when HSE scored in a situation like this at the end of the regulation and went for 2 for the win and got it. Took the 1-point lead, and with 30-some seconds, Westfield drove the whole field, kicked like a 40-yard field goal to win the game at the buzzer. Same situation where if he's going to do it in sectionals, I'm thinking he's probably going to do it in a regular season. They're just going to run the football.
And guess who they're going to run it with?
Reed, big sophomore, going to pick up about 4.
And he's had a lot of carries tonight.
Line judges were both well downfield there and come back to give him that spot. Should be about the 7-yard line. That's probably a good spot. I'd say they're going to keep running the football up the middle. I don't think they want to take a chance at
sweeping around.
Yeah.
The ends are too quick here.
Weston could hold the ball, and
yeah, they're going to pound that line.
They're going to get inside the 5. Going to bring up a 3rd and goal at about the 4. Just he's moving some bodies in there. They're doing a good job. Stay a double tight, get the H back to the left. Single back is Reed. Reed's gone. Oh,
Is he in? Oh, they got the football. Webster got the football. Did Webster strip it? Let's see.
Let's see the replay.
It dropped on the ground, didn't it?
Yeah, Reed was trying to get across the goal line, and the officials
popped
ruled
out.
he didn't. Well, that's it, folks. 21-14, Westfield hangs on to win this thing in overtime. What a football game. These 2 teams will probably be seeing each other down the road.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Enjoyed it, Perry.
Me too, Sean, and thanks, Will and Jim, for hanging in here in this long football game. We'll see you next week at Noblesville as Noblesville homecoming against Franklin Central.
And also tomorrow, guys, 4 o'clock on Hamilton County TV, we got the IEFA Battle of the 2 Undefeateds as the Noblesville Grinders are at Brownsburg Junior Bulldogs. 4 p.m. tomorrow evening. Don't miss it. Have a good one.